Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Gemini AI. So you might have already heard about what is Gemini AI, which is developed by Google DeepMind. And Gemini AI is a large language model. In the short form, we can say LLM. And nowadays, no, Google is providing Gemini AI, and which is being used for different purposes. So LLM means which are neural network based, and they have been trained with a huge amount of data, and they can serve for different purposes. For example, here I'm mentioning a couple of interesting use cases, like you can develop a chatbot because you can use a model, and that model is already trained, and it answers different kinds of queries or different kinds of prompts. And you can have virtual assistants in different scenarios like scheduling the appointments, making reservations, and finding some other informations. And you can also generate content, uh, like you can generate content for your blogs, articles, and you can also create scripts in different languages. And you can do data analysis and by finding insight from the data. And then medical diagnosis can also be done. uh, uh, the Gemini AI can also assist doctors in finding the different types of uh, mm, answers for different questions in medical. And in financial trading also, you can use Gemini AI. And here are these are the couple of applications where nowadays the Gemini AI is used for so many applications, so many use cases, and they try to answer our queries. So the next question is how Gemini AI works. As I already mentioned, they have been trained with massive data sets on text and also code. The data set can be of different types like books, articles, code repositories, and some other form of text. As they are already trained and they have been trained on large networks, right? So they can give different kinds of answers. Then the next question is how to use Gemini AI. So this is the very first step. You have to set up the environment. Um, in order to set up your environment, we have to get or access API key. So you have to navigate to Google AI Studio, right? When you click on this Google AI Studio, you can go to the respective site, and here you can generate a key. Understand. So here you can generate a key for your application, and then you can navigate to there, and then sign. You have to sign in with your Google account, and then you have to create a new project. And further project, you can generate a key, and then you have to you have to store that say, secret key securely. So do not share that key with any other people, right? And then you have to also set up the development environment. Like you have to set up Google Generative AI. You have to install the library Google Generative AI, and then while doing the programming, you need to specify your key API key, right? So those are the important things. So for example, here first you have to install Google Generative AI in this way. The command is pip install um, Google Generative AI. So once the library is successfully installed, then you can import and start using it. And here, then you have to specify your key. So importing Google dot generative AI as GenAI. So this is short name alias, and then if you are using Google Collab, then you have to write like this from Google Collab, Google.collab import user data. So for example, you can create mm, a new. For example, I'm searching for Google Collab, and you have to log in with your Google account, and then for example, I want to create a new notebook. So once the notebook is created, on the left hand side here you have the icon secrets. You have to click over here, and then I'm already now having my key, If you want to add a new key, then you have to click on this add new secret key, or for the first time you have to click over here Gemini API keys and then click on manage keys in Google AI Studio. Then it will take you to the new tab here. So you'll get this user interface, and then there is an option create API key. So when you click on create API key, you need to select the application here, type of project. For example, you're doing Gemini API based coding, so select Gemini API and then click on create API key in the existing project, then it will create. So if you click on create API key, then you have to copy. This is your API key, then click on copy. So I'm just canceling this because I already have, and then come over here and then click on add new secret key. Then in place of name you have to specify a valid identifier. So let's say I have given Google API key, and then in the value part paste your Google API key and then click and then close this. That means your Google API key is added to the Google Collab. So that is the one way. So from Google dot collab import user data, and then user data dot get. So this is a variable name. So whatever the name that you give there, that has to be mentioned over here. And this is the variable that we are creating, and that is given as argument to this function configure. Gen AI dot configure API key equals to your variable, this one. So that is the one way. In my case, I'm just doing this in my Anaconda Jupyter Notebook local environment. So import Google. I'm just importing the generative AI. Then I'm directly copied my API key and then configuring. So that will be configured, and then that is done. So I just configure. The first step is you have to configure your environment. After configuring the environment, you can make a API request. So Gemini API is multi-modal, means it can work with different kinds of data, not only the text, you can also work with images, videos, and audios. So in my future videos, I'm going to show how to use Gemini AI for images and videos and some other type of data. So this Gemini Gemini 2.0 Flash, this is one of the model. So we are specifying the path. So model equals to, this is user defined variable, model equals to gen AI dot generative model, and then this is the path models slash the model name, and then model dot generate content. This is built-in function, and I'm giving my prompt. Please give me a Python code to sort a list, Python list, and then we are printing response dot text. So this prompt is given as input to the model. Model will process your prompt and then give the response, and we are printing the response given. So here is the response is giving us the code to sort a list, and not only the single method, it's showing in different methods. Like method one is this using sorted function. You're defining function sorted and then using that function over here to sort the list. So that is method one, and method two is using list dot sort. This is built-in function also sorting. So and then also there is method three, sorting in descending order. So it give you the set of answers. So this is answer for my prompt, and then you can write another prompt. I'm giving another prompt. Give me a Python code to find the factorial of a given number. So the prompt is processed, and then we'll get the response, and we are printing the response given. So here it is giving the code definition, defining a function factorial, which is taking the parameter n, and then this is document string, and then it returns. You can call the function like return factorial of n of n. So that is the one. This here is the code for that, and also giving the example number equals to 5 and the factorial of number like this. So positive number, negative number also. What happens if the negative number is So if else statement. So it is giving the different ways to solve your problem. And then I'm giving one textual prompt like what is large language model? That is my prompt, and then get the response for that. So here is the response. A large language model is the type of artificial intelligence which is trained on massive amount of textual data for different purposes. So this is a description, very well description um, on LLM. Then we can also count the tokens. So there is method count tokens, which is used to calculate the number of input tokens before sending our request to the Gemini API. So here is my simple text, input text user defined variable, which is equals to hello, how are you? And then using the function model dot count tokens on the parameter. Then we count the tokens and then gives the count. We are printing the count token dot large total tokens. So this has 6 tokens. Then multi-model means different types of data can be supported. Like you can work with text, you can work with PDF documents, images, audios, and videos. You can also refer the documentation. So there is a well-defined documentation available for Gemini AI API. Next, Uh, here I'm giving an image which is in PNG format, so giving the online URL, um, and then a request.get image content. So the content is extracted from the image. We are also using the other libraries like importing request, importing pathlib, and importing image from the mod library pill. So the content is extracted from the image, and then we want to save that as jetpack.png, and then writing the bytes extracted. So this is the total number of bytes written, and on the image I'm asking the question like again I'm opening the image, so importing required the functions like display markdown from ipython.display, opening the image from the image path, setting the thumbnail to size this size 512 pixels by 512 pixels, and on the image I'm asking a question. Write a short and engaging blog post based on this picture, and we are also displaying the image and also displaying the text in the markdown format. So this is the original image, and on this image we are asking the question, write a short and engaging blog. So here is the description, uh, like when they're going to tell me the picture is about what's this picture, so you can ask these questions also for more details. So this is how to send multi-modal prompts, means different types of prompt, not only text type, you can send images, you can also send videos and audio. In the same session I would like to take one more example, um, how to analyze images. How do you use Gemini AI for image analysis? So let's say um, first of all the steps are same. So you have to configure your Gemini AI, as this is the new notebook. So first step is you have to configure your Gemini API with the key, and then I have my image stored in the data folder. So importing build.image, and then opening the image, and then passing specifying what is our model. The model is this Gemini 1.5 flat, and on the model generate content I'm asking the question, write a short engaging blog post based on this picture. It should include a description of the meal in the photo and also talk about my journey for meal preparing on this image. So this query is passed as parameter to the model, then model will give us the resolve our query, response.resolve. I think I missed this file. Let me just check it out. Yep, I think yeah, I have this. I just move this. Just give me a second. Yep, so I resolved my problem. I just moved the folder into my directory. So I have an image, and that on the image we are asking a question, and then importing pathlib, importing your text wrap, and then importing the functions of IPython display, module functions display markdown. We are writing a function to markdown. We just convert the response to markdown, and text dot replace. If you have this star, then making that empty space and then star, and converting our text to markdown. This is function definition, and then I'm calling the function on my response text. So this is the description on the image. So from chores to colorful balls, right? This is the image. This is the description for that image. Next, on the same image, I'm asking one more question. Generate an accurate caption for this image. So this is suggest here the Gemini API is suggesting us the set of options like option A, simple and descriptive category type. This is the caption. Then option 2 with more engaging. So these are the options. Option 3 is there. Option 4 is there. And yeah, is giving us 4 options to set the title. And then describing an image. So how you can also use Gemini API to describe an image. So importing image, and then this is my sample image stored in the folders data, opening the image, and then on the image I'm asking the question, describe this image in detail, and printing the response. So on that image, actually the image is let me run from my Google Colab, like here, or else I can show you the images also here in my data folder. This is an image. So this is the image, and on this image I'm asking the question, describe the image in detail. So it says the description, close view of a woman with a shoulder length and curly brown hair, as you can see here, curly brown hair, and it says smiling warmly and gesturing with her right index finger. So it's a description. This one is the description for the image like this. And you can also use Gemini AI to detect emotions from the image. So I'm using my model and writing a query. So what emotions can you detect in the image? So we are just using the previous image, the girl image only, and then this is the output. So woman in the image is displaying the mixture of emotions like happiness and friendliness, helpfulness and guidance. So here it's giving the couple of answers, couple of emotions. And you can also extract text from the image. So here I have a sample image that is quote, and this one is my image which has some quotation. I want to extract the text. So failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. So that is my image with text. And then I'm on the from by using the model, I'm now asking a question, extract and read the text from the image. Then model will analyze your prompt and then give the response. So here is the text extracted, which is same as you can see in the image. So that is the text extraction. And then you can also detect logo and product recognition from the image. So there's an image logo.png. In that image I have no logo and also the description of the particular uh, company. So it's a Amazon logo. So I'm passing this as parameter argument to my model. Then My query is answered. The query is identify the brand and company associated with the image. Then Gemini API will process your request and gives the answer. So that is the logo for the company Amazon. Then you can also use Gemini AI to detect products from an image. So here I have a product image, um, so which is nothing but this one, headphones. On that you're asking a question. So reading the image, opening the image, you specifying what your model. No need to specify the model multiple times, so but just to make you understand, I'm just writing the similar steps again. So what is your model? Then on the model, asking the question, what product is shown in this image? Then Gemini API will answer your question. So that's the pair of over here headphones, and also the description. They are black and appears to be wireless. There's a wireless headphone, although that cannot be definitely stated from the image. So that is the description. Then we would like to find a similar product, right? Similar product uh, on the previous image. So question is suggest similar product to this image. So here it's suggesting similar features and style. Other black over here headphones, like it is giving the couple of answers and what are the features for that particular product. Noise cancellation, wireless connectivity, budget. So how much are you willing to spend? So depends on that also. The more Gemini AI will suggest us the products. So by considering these, we'll be getting the answer. Then I have a invoice, which is in the image format. So I'll just show you what is that image. So that image is having the invoice. So we need to extract the content from the particular image, and then model will give us the detail, no, the price. So this is the image, sample image. So what is the total amount? So this is the question. Extract the price from this image. The steps are same here. You see the price for each item is $10, subtotal is $100, and the grand total is also $100. And on the same image, I'm asking the question, extract the price and currency and any discounts from this image. There are no discount, but you can see the price of each product is $10. Currency used is dollar. Discounts, no discounts. No discount, but there is a 10% tax. And then identifying objects. You can use Gemini AI to identify objects from the image. For example, here I have an image. In that image, we have a bicycle, and along with the bicycle, uh, there are two people, two persons who are no, just riding the bicycle, and in the background, you can find other objects like bicycle, motorbike, and also the chair and the person sitting in the background. So this image is used as input to the model, and then model will identify the objects. Means we are using Gemini AI for object detection. You see, there are two bicycles, two men, a man with the background, motorbike is there, building is there, street, vegetarian. So this is a content extractor from the image. And then you can detect multiple objects, and we can also count. So my query over here is list all objects in this image and count how many of each are present. The image that I have showed you, items is the image. This is another image, items.png. So we have eggs, bananas, olive, fries. This is my image, and we want to count objects. So saying that countables are eggs 3, banana is 1, olive is 2, fries 1, burgers, hot dogs, that is countable. Uncountable are these, like milk, flour, salt, sugar. So these things are uncountable. So guys, in this way you can use Gemini AI. First you need to set up. And once you set up your API key, and then specify what is the model which is being used, and then you can write queries, and your queries are answered, and then you get the um, results. So here I showed you examples how to generate an image caption, and then how to get a description for the image, and then how to identify objects from the image, how to detect emotions from the image. There are people, then extracting quotations means text, identifying the product and the particular company, and then detecting products from the image. So then finding similar products, and then extracting prices from the invoice, and finally identifying the objects from the image and then counting them. So I hope this thing will clear your your doubts on analyzing the AI image. The first thing you need to understand is how to set up a Gemini AI environment, and then you can um, ask questions, means the prompt in text format, and you can also use images. So that's it from this session or this video. So we'll be meeting again with some other concept. So do follow us and subscribe our channel for more relevant videos.